Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon on Season 3 or 3 on Episode 3. Anyways, this episode right here looked really simple the way how I'm looking at it, but at the same time it looks like to me, like I said, and many people would be agreeing with me at least, that this season of Dungeon Girls or Danmachi seems to be much more interesting compared to last season, let's be honest. I mean, even I'm agreeing to that fact right now. Anyways, this episode looks like it's gonna be like there might be more complicated situations in the future, what's to come, but we're gonna have to see, so if anything else, let's go. We have to it that there's a lot of people who are reporting to the guild like saying, hey man, we got a monster on the loose, what the heck, this monster attacked a child, which is not likely true. It's too bad they don't really understand that, I guess it's because of fear or just something the way they look at it, but whatever the case may be, we have to it that one of Belle's friends ends up having to deliver a letter to him and tells him to meet him on the 20th floor with the dragon girl, that kind of thing. And eventually, everybody in the Hestia family agrees to this request and decides to do it anyway, And we have to it that we have to it that Dix, on the other hand, is given information of what's to come, and he says, "Watch out for the Hestia Familia," And we have to it that Belle and his other crew members with Lily, Welv, Haruhime, and Mikoto, Ween. Pretty much everybody in the Hestia Familia are like traveling up to the 20th floor. Eventually, we have to it that Hestia ends up meeting Oranos after his subordinate or something ends up having to take Hestia or escort her to a certain location and tells her that my role's done. I'll let you handle the rest, okay? Etc. And we have to it that at the same time, we have to it that Hestia talks to Oranos while Belle and the others end up reaching a location on the 20th floor, and they end up fighting a hidden village. They end up being attacked by monsters, but unfortunately for them, they seem to be overwhelmed. But at the same time, the lizard man ends up getting punched by Belle, which is the red lizard man that attacked him in this episode. We have to it that he says, hey man, I like your attacks here and there. We were actually testing you here and there, see what you're capable of, and see if you're gonna protect Wine, or this dragon girl you have. And they end up explaining who they are, and they end up greeting each other while Belle ends up shaking his hand, although he was scared to do so. And after he does so, every other monster seems to like Belle, and we have to it that a female rabbit grabs onto Belle's face whatsoever, which is really funny. But that aside, we have to it that they explain to them that we are known to be Xenos creatures, And we have to it that Oranos explains to Hestia that you and me are the hope for monsters to coexist with humanity, And it looks like to me Oranos seems to care about about monsters as well. Looks like to me he seems a little tricky or deceptive, or should I say somewhat of an anti character or somewhat antagonist in the background, but in the end he is a good guy, I guess, because the way how he's talking to Hestia by saying that you and I are the bridge for monsters and humanity to coexist, we are their hopeful light, that kind of thing. And I think the subordinate that serves under Oranos whatsoever, I think that might be a monster that escorted Hestia to Oranos' secret base or location, That aside, I think that's the case. I mean, the way how I'm looking at it or understand whatsoever, and the way how its appearance with its hands whatsoever, it looks like to me it's not some regular human unless it's wearing armor. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, Oranos tells Hestia, you and I are the bridge for monsters and humanity to coexist, And we have to, the episode ends off there, and preview next episode, it looks like to me there might be something else happening, and it's called Aspiration and Distant Dream. So I don't know what kind of drama is going to come about, but it might look pretty bad or ugly. Whatever the case may be, this was a pretty nice episode. I mean, like I said, and repeating myself again, that I'm actually liking the season of Dungeon Girls or Danmachi much more compared to the last season, There's no denying that. That aside, like I said, the theme of this season has to be monsters or humanity, Might involve racism because of what's happened with monsters and adventures for a very long time, but can they coexist? That's the question. But at the same time, the Hestia Familia and the Oranos Familia might be the key for them to actually coexist with humanity. Although it may take a long time, it doesn't seem like it's impossible. It's a possibility, and it does not seem like it doesn't seem impossible. So We'll have to see. I mean, Weenay managed to blend in for a bit, and then we have to we see some more intellectual monsters, which is called Xenos, you know, saying that they seem to be understanding too. But, you know, I guess the actions show otherwise, but we'll have to see. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode. Hopefully it'll be fun. The truth is there will be trouble and drama along the way, so it's not going to be Bell only fighting, you know? So we'll have to see. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.